I wish I could have shown myself this video 3 weeks ago, the time when we picked up my little Honda Grom with the dream that one day I will be capable of travelling the world on 2 wheels.
This is mad!
You'll have to check up on our most recent videos to see how my training has been going.
Oh, don't get upset, you numpty.
Let's just say, if you've been following us for a long time, you'll know how big of a challenge this has been for me. The bike that I plan to travel the world on has been sitting in the garage almost taunting me for the past 3 weeks, talking to my poor brain saying, "You're never going to be able to ride me." Well, today, you're going to see if that's true. Today is the day that it's all been building up to. Today I'm going to go take my Mod 2 test, which is the final bike test that I have to take before I have my full licence. And the weather, unfortunately, is not on my side this morning. And I don't think it's going to be for my test either. The rain is bad, but we've made it this far. I've got to keep my mindset good and let's see how it goes. Wish me luck. Have I got everything? Helmet, gloves. Right, okay. I'm really nervous.
You'll be fine. Like I said a million times, don't stress and you'll be fine.
Concentrate. Right, let's see how this goes. Okay.
You'll be fine.
Thank you. Right. Wish me luck.
Well, here we are again, but hopefully for the last time, of me just sitting here, waiting for Martha, just stressing and seeing how the day goes. But like I say, hopefully the last time. If you didn't know how it works in England with your motorbike licence, the way around that you do it is you go for your compulsory basic training, which allows you to ride a 125cc bike. That's just a 1-day training day. Then an option that Martha's gone for is to go for a direct access course, which is basically just 3 days of intense training that allows you to do your Mod 1 and your Mod 2 in the space of 3 days. Your Mod 1 being the slow manoeuvre test that Martha did previously, which you'll have to go back and see how she did on that. And then today, her Mod 2 is basically a driving test, but on a bike. It means that she's got to go out with an instructor or an examiner for 30 minutes and be followed, take instructions, not make any big mistakes, and then she'll be able to pass a test, we hope. Her test isn't until 1:15. It's currently 9:30 now, so we've got a big amount of time until she goes for a test. Here she is, sports fans. She's a bloody professional now, look at her. She's already left to go out on the road, so we genuinely could not see her now until she's finished the test. Oh man, I hope she comes back for lunch so I know how she's getting on. I've not seen Martha now for a couple of hours, so I hope she's doing okay. I also hope that I'm going to see her at lunchtime before she goes for a test, because I'd like to know how she's getting on. But the reason I've come on here is because what I have seen is that we've just had a parcel turn up at Martha's parents' house, which we weren't expecting for another week, which means that we're going to be able to do a lot more in this video. Because originally you would have seen that we were going to have Martha on the CRF 300L that was a couple of videos back. Well, that plan's changed, and we'll explain why later in the video. I feel sick. Oh shit, Martha's back from a test and I didn't even realise. Same thing again, I don't want to check and see if she's got any paper in her hand, because that means that she's probably passed. Actually no, she'll have paper in her hand if she's failed as well. Oh man, I feel bad now, I feel sick. Fuck, I hope she's passed. Don't want to see. Yes! Oh, well done! Oh my god, well done! Well done, Marv. Well done. Well done. That's amazing.
Can you believe it?
Oh, well done.
It's been so long since I did it. We did it so early.
Did you?
And I was out for it longer than half an hour, and I got 3 minors.
That's amazing.
Oh, I'm so happy, yeah.
Well done, Mark. Well done.
Thank you.
Oh, that's such a relief, isn't it?
I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself.
It should be. That's such a big moment. Well done.
Thank you.
It's almost like too raw, isn't it, to talk
Yeah,
about it?
I don't really know. I went first again, so I've been waiting a while. Like, I mean, way over maybe an hour now since I got back from my test. I think I'm also might have got a subscriber, so
Get in there!
Steve, if you're watching, thank you so much for passing me. Yeah, I was honestly chuffed to bits. I was so nervous, but it was so nice and just reassuring, and honestly I just relaxed into it. There was a few little things where I was like into neutral and stuff like that, but it was just a bit of nerves to start off with.
I can't believe you've passed, Mark. I can't believe you've passed.
Oh, I did a proper like cry, sort of like weep as he told me, and then I pulled myself together and I was like, no, I'm most likely to cry when I see Mitch.
Mark, you should be so proud of yourself. Like, how quickly you've learnt that to be able to pass.
But
did you do a route that we'd practised?
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
There was little bits. I did that roundabout that we did about 6 times yesterday.
Yes!
So I was like, I know where I am here, but he was like, follow the signs to Leicester, and I was like, we weren't going to Leicester yesterday. We were just going round in circles. I don't care, because I'm not coming back to Burton ever again.
Oh, Mark.
Right, where's my Yorkie?
Oh. Oh, well done.
My dad actually bought me a Yorkie yesterday, and I saved it to have as a celebratory snack afterwards, and I told myself if I didn't pass I wasn't allowed it, so I'm very excited to now eat it. I've been thinking about it on the whole of my test, and I'm excited now that I can actually go out off-roading on my new bike, and I'll actually be able to try it out, and all my gear and my boots. So I think that's where we'll see you next, when I'm actually taken onto the roads on my new bike. So as you guys know, we have some big travel plans for 2024 on our motorbikes. And if you've been following us for a while, you will know that there's one thing that seems to let us down when travelling.
I'm sorry, I only speak English.
So a goal of mine for 2024 was to learn a new language to help with our travels. And I'm happy to say that Rosetta Stone are going to help with that and are partnering with us on today's video. Traveling on a bike is going to mean that we're going to be way more exposed to different cultures and experiences, which is exactly what we want. However, I don't want the same thing to happen again, where we're doing this weird sign language situation of pointing and just not being able to have a proper conversation with the locals. So by learning with Rosetta Stone, I'm getting that from the get-go, as there's no English, there's just simply the photos and the phrases, so I have to piece together by exposure to the words what I think's correct. As well as that, they have a speech recognition feature, which I think is my favourite part, as it means that it's pulling me up on my pronunciation from the get-go. Un hotel.
Un hotel.
Un hotel. So I'm hoping that with that feature, that means that I'll be able to speak to them and they'll be able to understand me as well. So if you're interested in learning a language with me, you can get 50% off all subscriptions using the link in the description with Rosetta Stone, and that includes their lifetime subscription, which gives you access to 24 different languages, which is the one that I've personally gone for because it means that I'm able to learn the languages for all the different countries that we're going to go to, and I'm not going to have to renew it. And if you don't like it, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Right. So like I said earlier on in the video, as you guys know, this used to be Martha's bike. For 2 reasons. First reason, and the main reason, is because I took this out with my dad and one of his friends and my friend the other week and sort of fell in love with it. But also for a practical reason, because as you can tell with me sitting on this, it's a very tall bike, and for Martha, 5'3", that's not great. So, if you want to turn to this way.
Dun, 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 dun. We've swapped bikes.
There's Martha's little stumpy weapon.
Oh, it actually looks so small, Mitch.
Put them next to each other like...
Yeah, you can really tell the difference there.
Yeah.
So this one was originally bought for Mitch to have, as we thought I was sold on that baby, but this one was owned by a smaller gentleman, which meant that he'd already done a few things to make it lower already, like the suspension, right?
Yeah, so there's multiple mods that you can do on these bikes to lower them down. The first one being the suspension. A company called Rally Raid from England do a level 1 suspension, which basically lowers the bike down to stock height when you upgrade the suspension, maybe even lowers it a little bit. All it does is it takes a little bit of travel out of the suspension. And then the other thing which we were messing about with yesterday is you can fit these lowering links on the bottom, which also drop the bike by about another inch. And then one more thing that we've done to try and keep the geometry right on the bike is we've brought the suspension through the triple clamps a little bit, just to drop the front end of the bike down, hence the really low ground clearance.
Yeah, and the really shit stand that we've got.
It's
too short. The bike's too short now even for the stand, and it's just it's not doing very well.
We have got a lowered stand on the bike, a shorter stand on the bike already, but as you can tell how upright it's sitting, it's making it really difficult for Martha to get off the bike compared to the angle of my bike, which is more like what it should be.
Oh, and also another thing, the guy had also shaved a bit of the seat as well.
Yeah,
so
you can tell.
You can tell here. So there's many things that were done which just made more sense for me to have this bike over that one.
Do you want to have a sit on it?
Yeah.
And then put your hand on the front brake so you don't roll, and then get over. That's it.
Have I got a bike licence? Because it doesn't feel like it.
It's a completely different kettle of fish getting on a taller bike.
Yeah.
But as you can see, we've got it down to where Martha's pretty much sitting comfortable now.
Yeah, we've literally driven it for about 2 minutes so far, and I'm having a few hiccups already, but I know I just need to get used to the bike. Very different to what I was riding for my test. Very different in general. So I feel like I'm back to being a beginner again. I've just I need to just ride, I think.
Yeah. The only difference between these two bikes, engine, everything is exactly the same, apart from the fairing on the top of the bike is obviously different. The plastics are a bit different. It's got a bigger front brake disc because this one's about 4 kilos heavier wet weight than this one, and this one's got a 12 litre tank and this one's got a 7 litre tank. So the plan for today is, now Martha's on this bike, is because we didn't show it on camera, but she had a little bit of a wobble when we first went off. She was wearing way too much gear and getting all claustrophobic.
Yeah, it was very overstimulating after not wearing anything.
Yeah, and getting used to the bigger bike. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a slow ride up to Donington Park, which is one of the biggest racetracks in England, because my dad's got a track day there today on his race bike. So we're going to have a slow ride up there, let Martha get used to the bike, and watch my dad have a few laps around the track. So it should be good. I don't think it will be much off-roading today. No.
Not like I thought it would be.
The original plan was going to be for Martha to have a little bit of a ride on a bit of rougher fire roads, but I think today we're just going to get used to the bike.
Yeah.
Right, you alright?
I've got to try and turn it, yeah. Nerves.
Full lock your handlebars, Martha. That's it. Roll back a bit if you need to.
It's just going to take some getting used to, innit? Right. Yeah.
On the way down to here, I've just been sort of laughing, trying to not make Martha too nervous, because we were, like I say, we had a rough start to her getting on the bike. We didn't think we were going to do this today because it was all getting a little bit too much of the big bike, but I think you started to enjoy it a little bit on the way down, didn't you?
Yeah, just getting used to now that I've got boots on and like, well, I had more gear on to start off with, but even just getting used to wearing these boots is, I mean, I was wearing walking boots before and they're a lot more responsive than these, so getting used to that, and then a completely different bike that's big, and I don't know, even though the bike I did in my test was technically a bigger bike, this feels a lot bigger, and it's mine.
Yeah, but I just keep seeing you in the mirror, you just look so sick. Like, it just looks so cool. But I've said to her, oh yeah, go on, you say.
I was just going to say, I'm sure in 15 minutes time I'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be a different rider. It's all just a lot in a very short amount of time.
Also, just the bike's like first gear and stuff is very different. It's very jolty. I don't know, I'm just learning the ways of how to do it. Oh.
You already look 10 times better than what you were 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I need to like not think about it too much as well, because I know how to ride a bike now. Yeah, it's feeling better already.
Oh Marv, you look so good in the mirror. You look so good in the mirror.
I could still take one hand off now as well, like that shows the confidence has grown. I just need to remind myself of that now, like on this bike, and enjoy it.
Yeah, just have fun. You've passed your test now, you can do whatever you want.
I know. Oh, this is so crazy. Oh, it's so mad, but so good. I can't wait to feel how this bike feels, you know? The power. It's not a gram anymore.
Wait till you get to the national speed up here and then you can go through your gears.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this one's got 6, hasn't it?
Yeah. You don't really need to use a 6 though unless you're going like 70 mile an hour.
That's something I need to remember.
Just be careful on your first couple of faster corners, just get used to the bike going round.
Yeah, I'm going to follow your line but not take it too crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to go steady as well so you don't try and copy what I'm doing. Oh, you ready, Marv?
Ah! Oh, sick! Sick! Oh my god, doing 60 so easily.
How are you finding the gears and the clutch?
Yeah, like it's so different, isn't it? Like the engine braking and stuff, so much, like so responsive, so good.
So yeah, like I was saying, we're heading up to Donington, but because of getting all of Martha's gear ready, getting the bike sorted, cameras, so on and so forth, we are hoping that my dad's still going to be... Oh, one sec. I don't know why I had to concentrate then. I'm hoping that my dad's still going to be riding round, because if it's raining up there, which it very well could be, they might be packing up early. Also, everywhere in England just stinks of cow shit at the minute because everywhere's spreading. Also forgot to mention, if you've noticed on mine and Martha's bikes, we've now got GoPros on the front so you can see us. Hey! Because Mitchell stopped being a tight arse and paid for them.
And hopefully this gives a really good picture now of kind of how we are and the setup. I don't know. I've got like, it's a much better photo than it was on my Grom. So I've actually got some handlebars this time.
And now I've got 4 cameras to edit at the same time. Hey! So please like and subscribe so Mitchell can see some benefit for editing 4 cameras instead of 1. And now it's pissing down with rain. Fun dabby daisy.
Oh, I don't like this.
This should pass.
That wind as well. So I'm very fortunate right now that I have got heated grips, and Mitch has had the luxury of having them, and I've never had them before. My hands are absolutely boiling because I had it on 100% and I've just turned it down. And I mean, it's a nicer feeling to, you know, have my hands like too hot rather than too cold, but yeah, it's such a cool concept to have.
That's why I've got to wear these bloody mammoth winter gloves, because I'd ordered some heated grips the other day and the wrong ones came.
I feel like this is my own little reward for, you know, passing, to be able to just enjoy this right now. I mean, it's not even that cold today, it's about 13 degrees, but even so, you best believe that is going to be on constantly, just because it's nice.
So now you'll be able to get up to speed properly for the dual carriageway.
Right.
You alright?
Yeah.
This is where you got to get used to the wind.
Yeah.
We're not on here for very long. Right, I'm going to go past these and laugh. How does it feel to have a bike that can do 70?
This is mad. I don't know if I'm happy or scared or anything. I'm in 6th gear on a motorbike on the A50. Mitch, am I wobbling because of the knobblies? Because that's kind of what it feels like.
Honestly, I cannot hear a thing you're saying, but
I can't hear you.
It's so loud in that wind.
Mitch, why is my bike wobbling so much?
Oh, it's just the wind. Don't worry about it.
It's not the tyres.
No. Mine's doing the exact same thing.
Oh, Mitch, you're going too fast. I'm already going way over the speed limit and I'm wobbling like fuck. I'm not,
Martha. You've got a bigger sprocket on your rear of your bike, so your speedo's out. Oh my god, this is so weird. Look how small you are on that bike.
This is mental. Absolutely mental. I don't know how I'm riding this right now.
Martha, you look awesome.
Oh, right, go on.
Oh man. I figured out this works out. This is going to be the best ever, innit?
This is sick.
And the sun's come out. Woo-hoo!
Yeah!
Here we are, made it in one piece.
Shit.
What are you shitting at?
I came in way too fast then. I didn't realise we were turning. I was trying to turn the GoPro on.
Right, I have no idea where we're going here. Pits and paddock left, Marth.
Can you remember what paddock he's in?
Garage 30.
Yeah, actually, this is psych. We're actually going on the racetrack.
Oh, there's people out now.
Oh, sick.
Right then. Garage 30. Up there. Garage 30 is right down the end here.
Oh, I thought that was actually a garage. I was thinking, oh, that's nice, but it's a cafe.
Yeah.
I was like, jeez. Itch! Fuck.
Oh, you dropped it?
No, I got it.
You alright?
What did I do? I was trying to get it into first. Yeah. Yeah. So many vehicles. Don't hit the vehicles. Right, here.
Come next to beam off. I'll help you off. Gotta drop it here.
I think I'm still death gripping loads because my hand hurts.
Yeah, you will be. You're just like stressed out. Yeah, just jump off first and then do the stand. You're right.
What are you?
Yeah, not bad. That bloody stand's giving us grief.
Stand?
Yeah, because she can't really get off properly because it's so upright. Then, because it needs to be leaning that way to kick it down, it's a bit of a pain. So she's having to get off it and then put the kickstand down.
Yeah, it might be easier. Help off!
This is so cool to see. Just seeing what bikes are actually capable of. I mean, I thought I just tested the limits on the 850, but clearly not.
These are only the novices out in a minute as well. They're having lunch now, and then my dad's going back out in about an hour. So we'll hang about until he goes back out, try and get some shots.
Yeah.
This is sick though. I've not been here for years. I've been around bikes all my life because my dad used to race on road when I was a little, and I'll try and find a photo actually for a bit of a throwback. But yeah, it's sick being back. I love it.
Spaceman! Spaceman!
Everything needs breaking in. Why do I sound like this?
My dad's just gone out. It's quite wet though, and he's got a slick back tyre on, so he's going to have to take it steady. Ooh, I'm nervous again. I don't like this.
I have no idea where he is.
No.
What are we looking for? Is it
guy,
black?
he's black, yeah.
Right, trying a new technique we're getting on. Kickstand up. There you go. Front brake. Oh, no, over. Yes.
Professional.
Thank you.
Right, we've had our fun now here. Look at that cloud in front of us. We're going to get pissed wet through on the way back.
Sorry. It won't go into first. Oh, let's put my heated grips on. Are you putting yours on, Mitch?
He's showing off.
Right, okay then.
You ready?
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Look at you. You're a proper tourer now. Hey up. Nearly a rear ending.
Oh, it is feeling good, guys, I must admit.
Are you over the scared bit now?
Yeah. So our plan is to try and avoid the rain.
Which ain't gonna happen.
Okay, our plan is to try and find the nicest route home as well, because today has not gone as planned, but we're making the most of it. I've still got out on the bike. It was obviously just a bit more of an adjustment than I thought it was going to, but that's fine.
It was always going to be. That's why I said to you before, didn't I, that we couldn't really take the piss today. You need to take all of this in baby steps.
Yeah, we don't want to be going crazy straight away, and just for me to come out next time on this bike and have the confidence already there is, I think, will make the world a difference.
I feel like I'm literally learning how to ride a bike again. Oh, she stalls it.
You're alright.
Yeah. So I think I had my foot on the rear brake, and yeah, I can't feel much with these boots. I really got to get used to them.
You'll get there. Oh man, this wind is going to be brutal on the way back.
Yeah, it's not nice, is it? But if your dad can ride round a track going at the speed he was, then I can get back in one piece. Mitch is having a bit of a nightmare right now. Someone's calling him. And I think that means that now he can't hear me. But we're stuck. Oh, we're going now. At traffic, and oh, see these gears. Oh, I've just realised where we've come to. You won't believe it. This is where I was practicing not that long ago. Can you see that? Oh, that's where I was doing all my little slow manoeuvres, and now look at me. Oh gosh, if only Martha 2 weeks ago saw that. Just could see me now. Oh. I actually came to this on my test, this roundabout situation, which is quite funny. So Mitch's battery's dead on the GoPro, and we're not going to stop to change it over because he's actually brought me into Burton, which he said he wasn't going to do. But here we are, we're in the beautiful Burton again, only a few days after my test. And it looks like we're at like the worst time ever. This clock's wrong, it's actually 3:45, but it just means that it's just rush hour everywhere. Mitch's GoPro is in fact alive, and we've been in this traffic for that long that he's been able to sort it out whilst we've been here. We've hardly moved. What?
Hey! I'm alive!
And he's brought us such a bad way.
Oh, I fucking hate Burton! Oh, and it's so good that now I don't have to tell you what to do.
I know. God, we've had some arguments just going across this bridge.
Isn't it mental that you're on that bike now, completely past?
I know. Like, I know. Why are these foot pegs so freaking long?
I don't know why.
They're so long.
I hope we've got the original ones, they are way too long.
Like, I can't put my leg anywhere. It's either, oh, go.
Well, we'll sort them. Alright, let's do the route back home that we've done 50,000 times in the past few weeks.
This up here's where I got my minor, Mitch.
How was it?
This roundabout.
This is almost symbolic coming back through here after your test.
Pardon? Symbolic?
Yeah, that's where I got my butty from when you were out doing your test.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it's very sweet, isn't it? You have brought us such a bad way, Mitch.
Yeah, I know.
What a first day that was out on the bike. It wasn't what we originally planned, but it's really nice to be getting used to my bike, like my own bike, that I'm going to be using for a long time, and it's hopefully going to take us on many adventure.
Yeah, imagine where that bike's going to go.
Hopefully not around Burton for the rest of its time.
That's a crazy concept, isn't it?
Yeah, so hopefully soon you'll see some off-road content and us spicing it up a little bit more now that I'm fully passed. But yeah, I think that's it. Had a good day.
Yeah, good.
Right.
Cheers, guys. See you in the
Yeah.
next video.
And don't forget to check the link in the description for Rosetta Stone if you guys are interested. And yeah, see you in the next one.